Back to you again with another writing hack, and today we're going to learn about how to write a short story. Throughout this video, we're going to learn a simple song that will teach us the steps of writing a short story, and we'll also see a sample here, as you can see. The training shoes, you can pause and take a screenshot from this sample. It shows us the beginning, the middle, and the end of this story. Okay. At the beginning of the short story, we write about the setting of the story. And the setting is where, when, and who. I tell you the time of the events, the characters, and the place where the events happened. It was the day before the summer holidays. This is the time. Paul was in the sports shop. The sports shop is the place, and with his mom, this is the character along with Paul. So Paul with his mom, both are the characters, okay? So this is the first part of our song. When you write a story, tell the time and the place, who went with you and how did you feel, okay? The time, last week, yesterday, last summer holiday. In the place, we went to the beach, we went to the pyramids, we went to a school trip to the park, and so on. Who went with you? My friends came with me, all my family attended my birthday, and so on. How did you feel? The day was great. I was excited, I was thrilled, I was happy, and so on. Okay, so the first part, when you write a story, tell the time and the place, who went with you, and how did you feel? Okay, then we have the middle of the story when I introduce the theme, which is the main events of the story, and I can also include a problem and how I solve it. So the second part, description of the place and what happened there. Was there a problem and how did you feel? How did you fix it and how was the day? So here I write sentences in the past. Okay, because I'm writing a story, so a story is about something that started and finished in the past. Okay. As you can see here, he took off his old training shoes and tried on a pair that he liked, but they didn't have his size, so this might be the problem that they didn't have his size of sports shoes. Okay, if I'm writing about my birthday and the day was overall a good day, I don't need to have a problem. I can say I can use here my sequence words first, next, then, after that, and finally. Like first, I start with the description of the place, like I had my birthday at McDonald's. The place was very big. At first, my friends arrived. Next, we sang the birthday song. After that, we ate some cake. Uh, and we took some pictures. We played some video games together. Finally, I unwrapped my presents or my gifts, and I went home. Okay, so in this story, we don't have a problem because the day was good. Okay, then we have the story ending. It tells the reader how a story ends, either happily or not. And this is the part when you write, if there was a problem, how you solve this problem. For example, if you're writing about the day when you got lost at the park, you say that I tried to find my mother. I called her on the phone and she found me and I went to her. I was really happy when I saw my mother, and so on. So this is the part when you write how you ended your problem or how you fixed the problem and so on. Okay, so we will go back to the steps of the story. When you write a story, tell the time and the place, who went with you and how did you feel, description of the place and what happened there. Was there a problem? How did you feel? Like if you have this problem, like you got lost, Give me a sentence to show me how did you feel, like I was really scared, okay? How did you fix it? This is when you say, I tried to find someone to call my mother. And how was the day? The day was tiring because, or the day was scary, so on. Don't forget the title, okay? Now you'll ask me, why did you forget the title at the end? I want a title that shows a hint about my story. Okay, so I prefer to write the title at the end because maybe you'll have a better title describing what you wrote. So instead of saying the beach, and you wrote a story about how you played with the sand, you built sand castles, and you built a really huge sand castle, and so on. So maybe you find your story going on about writing about the sand castle. So maybe it's better to write about the sand castle, the title, the sand castle, instead of writing the beach. Okay, so this is why I prefer to write the title at the end, or maybe you start with it and you can edit it at the end. Okay, so again, when you write a story, tell the time and the place, who went with you and how did you feel, description of the place and what happened there, was there a problem and how did you feel, how did you fix it, and how was the day. Don't forget the title. Okay, okay. And of course, don't forget to write verbs in the past, write adjectives to describe your day. Thank you.